Welcome to Macmo Academy. Dear students, in this video we will understand that how to do multiplication of matrices. So first of all, we need to understand this thing that when we do multiplication in matrices, there is a particular condition. If that condition is not fulfilled, you will not be able to multiply the matrices. What is that condition? Condition for matrices multiplication. If you are multiplying two matrices, so number of columns of first matrix must be equal to number of rows of second matrix. What does it mean? Let's take an example. For example, if we have a matrix M 1, 2, 4, -2, and if we have another matrix let's say this. Now if you will look at the order of this, it is the order of this particular matrix M is 2 by 2, means 2 rows and 2 columns, and the order of this particular matrix is, you can see over here there are 3 rows, 1 2 3, 3 by, and the column is 1, 3 by 1. So what is the condition written over here? That if I am trying to do M multiply by N, if I am trying to do M multiply by N, means the product of or the multiplication of matrix M with N. So the matrix M columns should be equal to the number of rows of matrix M. But over here if you will look, so the number of columns in the first matrix is 2 and the number of rows in the second matrix is 3, and 2 is not equals to 3. So it means that you cannot multiply these two matrices. When you will be able to multiply two matrices, if the number of columns of the first matrix is equals to the number of rows of the second matrix, which is not the condition over here. So if you want to multiply these two matrices, this condition must be fulfilled. So right now over here there are 2 columns in the first matrix, so there must be 2 rows in the second matrix. So we can make it, or obviously we cannot change the question, but if you want to understand the multiplication of matrices, that we need to fulfill this condition. So let's work on the same matrices by changing it. Now I am making changes in it and I am making the matrix N like this. So now if you will look at the order of this, it is 2 by 2, but now if you will look at the order of this one, so 2 rows and 1 column, it is 2 by 1. Okay, so the order of matrix M is 2 by 2, 2 rows 2 columns, and the order of matrix N is 2 by 1, 2 rows 1 column. Now the condition is satisfied for the multiplication, that the number of columns in the first matrix is equals to the number of rows in the second matrix. Now let's see that how to multiply these two after fulfilling the condition. So if you want to multiply these two matrices, and the order is very important, that you are multiplying M by N, so you will write M first. So usually when we do the multiplication of numbers, let's say 3 multiplied by -4, it will give you -12, and similarly minus 4 multiplied by 3 also gives you minus 12, but this is not the case for the multiplication. In multiplication generally order matters, that which matrix is written first and which matrix is written after or the second one. So that's why we have mentioned over here first matrix and second matrix. Okay, 3 4. Now one by one understand the things. For the multiplication of matrices, after fulfilling the condition, what you need to do, always multiply row into column. Row into column. The multiplication will be done by row into column. Means your first row will be used first of the first matrix and it will multiply with all the columns in the second matrix. All the columns. Right now over here there is only one column. There is only one column. If there are more columns, then we will multiply this first row of the first matrix by all the columns in the second matrix. So over here there is only one column, so let's do according to it, and then we will see that what will happen if the other columns will be there in the next question. So how will you multiply? You will multiply the first element with the first element. So 1 3s are, 2 4s are, and in between their signs will come, which is plus. Now remember one thing, that when you multiply a single row with a single column, it will give you a single element, because students do this mistake that they write 1 into 3 over here and 2 into 4 as another element. So this is not the case. When you multiply one row by one column, in the answer it will give you a single element. Okay. Now similarly you will multiply the second row by again the same column, because there is only one column. As it is in the second row, so we will also write in the second row over here. So 4 3s are, and minus 2 multiplied by 4. Now simplified, you will get 1 3s are 3, 2 4s are 8, 4 3s are 12, minus 2 multiplied by 4, minus 8. And finally the multiplication or the product of m into n over here will be 11 4. This is the answer of m multiplied by n. Now over here if you will look at the order of it, it is 2 by 1. It is 2 by 1, and you can see over here that the remaining elements that we have not used is also making 2 by 1. From here we can understand that the original matrices order first matrix columns and second matrix row should be equal for the multiplication condition, and the other two numbers will give you actually the order of the answer. You can see it is 2 by 1, so it is also coming 2 by 1. So this is how you can check that your answer is also correct. Now let's quickly recall and then we will do the second question. What have we done over here? We have multiplied a 2 by 2 matrix by a 2 by 1 matrix. So for the multiplication, the important condition is that the number of columns of the first matrix must be equal to the number of rows of the second matrix. Okay, and then you will start multiplication. Order is very important, that they are asking you m into n or n into m. So this is very important thing. Sometimes it will change the whole scenario. So that's why it is important. So now when you start multiplication, you will always multiply the first row of the first matrix with the first column of the second matrix. And if there is only a single column, then that's it. You will not do it further. You will move to the second row. Then you will again multiply the second row by the column and you will get the answer. Remember that one row multiplied by one column will give you a single element. Don't do mistake in this particular thing. Now let's see another example for the multiplication of matrices. Now if you will look at this particular question, two matrices are given. Matrix A 3 4 minus 1 0. The order of this one is 2 rows 2 columns 2 by 2, and the second matrix B is given 1 minus 1 2 3. Its order is also 2 by 2. So it is satisfying the condition for the multiplication, but in the question we have to show that A multiplied by B is not equals to B multiplied by A. So we have two sides, left hand side and right hand side. So let's first work on the left hand side, which is A multiplied by B. So if you want to do A multiplied by B, we will write A first. 3 4 minus 1 0, and we will multiply it with b, which is 1 minus 1 2 3. So follow the same method that you will multiply the row by the column. First you will multiply your first row with first column. So when you will multiply it, 3 ones are 3. Now I am doing it a little bit directly. 3 ones are 3, 4 twos are 8. Okay, and I told you that one row, one column will give you a single element. Now you will do again this row, but with this column, second column. Now it will give you the another element, but as it is the part of the first row, so you will write it over here in the first row. You will not move to the second row. Remember this thing. So first row, first column will give you the element of the first row, first column, and first row, second column will give you the element of the first row, second column. So now you will multiply 3 by 1 minus 3, and 4 3s are 12. Then with the first row. Now you have to multiply second row by both columns. This column as well as this column. So minus 1 multiplied by minus 1 will give you minus 1. 0 multiplied by 2 will give you 0. Minus 1, first with first, second with second. Now again first with first, minus 1 multiplied by minus 1 will give you plus 1, and 0 3s are 0. So finally you will get AB is equals to 8 plus 3 11, 12 minus 3 9, minus 1 1. So this is the answer of left hand side. Now we will check right hand side, and it is written show that, so it means that they must not come equal to each other. You will get the idea of it in the first element, but maybe if the first element is same, other elements could be different, so it depends. Now if you will look at the right hand side, so according to right hand side we need to multiply b by a. So it is very important to see the order. Now it is not written a multiplied by b, it is written b multiplied by a. So we will write b first. B is actually 1 minus 1 2 3, and a is 3 4 minus 1 0. Now let's do the multiplication in the same order, that you will multiply this row by the first column. So 1 3 is a 3, minus 1 multiplied by minus 1 will give you plus 1. Now you can check over here as well that 3 plus 1 is 4, so the first element is 4, and over here the first element is 11. So you can see that it is not equal to the first matrix. Okay, means the left hand side. And remember one thing, that in the matrices when you say equal, so every corresponding element should be equal to each other. For example, if there is a matrix of 2 by 2 and 3 elements are matching with each other, but the fourth one is not matching, so still they are not equal to each other. Even the sign, for example, if we have one matrix 1 2 minus 1 0, and the other matrix is 1 2 1 0, still you can see every element seems equal, but over here it is 1 and it is minus 1, so actually they are not equal to each other. So every element, corresponding element should be equal to each other, then we will call two matrices equal to each other. Now we have done with the first row, first column. Now we will do the first row with the second column. 1 4 is a 4, minus 1 multiplied by 0 will be 0. 2 3 is a 6, 3 1 is a minus 3, 2 4 is a 8, 3 0 is a 0. So row into column is going on. Now BA will be equal to 4 4 3 8. So you can see over here it is shown, or it is proved, that AB is not equals to BA. So generally this particular you can say that statement is always shown or proved or verified, that the product of two matrices will be changed if the order will be changed. If you are multiplying A into B, it will be different than B into A. But there will be few special cases that we will see later on, in which this condition will not satisfy. They will be equal to each other, but we will see that particular condition. Right now we have understood in this video that how to multiply two matrices. This condition is very important, that's why I did not rub it, and I have continuously showing it in the video, that the number of columns of the first matrix must be equal to the number of rows of the second matrix. If this condition is satisfied, then you will be able to start your multiplication of matrices. And the rule is very simple, that you need to multiply row by column, row by column. It will give you a single element when you multiply one row with one column, and when you will multiply the same row with another column, it will give you the second element, and then you will move to the next row. For example, if there is one more column, then you will multiply again the same row with the third column as well. So this is how it works. And in our SLOs we have the condition of multiplication of matrices up to 2 order. That's why we are not doing any 3 by 3 or 2 by 3 matrix. We are only doing 2 by 2. Thank you for watching the video. For any query you can ask us in the comment, and don't forget to subscribe our channel.